In Art Reviews Odd and Era Part 92, Mozart and the Whale. What a truly upsetting film in every sense of the word. It is a love story, I guess, from 2005 about two autistic people, and it's written by the guy who wrote Rain Man, who seems thoroughly convinced that every single autistic person in the world has some magic savant level ability. Functioning labels are brought up a lot, but that's typical of the time period. My biggest annoyance is that the girl love interest info dumps about her essay in the first 10 minutes of the film, and then it manages to go downhill from there somehow. She is the most manic pixie dream girl I've ever seen, and she spends the entire film being very toxic and emotionally manipulative, refusing to communicate, refusing to respect boundaries, and walking all over her partner. And then when he gets even slightly frustrated at how he's being treated, she gives him the cold shoulder until he apologizes and says he can't live without her. This poor guy is visibly miserable when he's around her, and you're supposed to see it as some great love. Somehow. In regards to accuracy, they messed up the autism on a lot of levels, but the relationship dynamic between the main couple is unfortunately very accurate. I have been in relationships like that. I know so many other autistics who've been in relationships like that, and it's important to talk about. It's important to acknowledge that autistic folks are more likely to end up in abusive situations, even perpetrated by other autistic folks, and that listening to the needs of your partner and communicating properly and clearly is always the best thing to do. But this film didn't do that. It made it seem like the only romantic relationships autistic people can have are abusive ones with each other, and that they are in fact cute and we should see them as such, which is a hard no from me on so many levels.